So you've promised yourself that this is the year you're going to run in your very first race, but getting started can be pretty intimidating. Joining us this morning with tips for beginner runners is fitness expert Libby Norris. Perfect timing.
It is.
Well, other than the snow in Toronto
Yes.
right now, but I mean, you can still run it. But it's good time to get up for, there's a lot of races that are going to be happening over the next several months.
There's actually races all year round, but this really is the season, so there's no shortage of races to choose from. And what I'd suggest is really getting on the internet and finding a race that's local to you, that has the right distances to offer.
And you may not want to be jumping into the marathon right away.
Right, so there's like 10Ks are great, but there's lots of races that also have 2K walk and rolls and 5K marks as well. So, and if you haven't been to an event, you might want to go to one. Because I remember being at a race start line, and I was standing beside this woman. She'd never been before, and she was just in awe because it can be crazy.
It can be crazy, and you've got to pick the right one for you.
Yeah.
Because some of them are flat, some of them not so flat.
And when you go onto the websites, they'll describe the race route. Like, for example, the Sporting Life in
The 10K for
10K,
Cambridge?
yes. And it's right down Yonge Street, so it's very, very novel. But, you know, there's limitations to where you're going. If you're going downhill, you got to go uphill too. So
when you're getting ready and you want to do this, you get on, you choose which race you're going to prepare for, and you start by...
And then you work back from that based on your time and your fitness level. So it really depends on your fitness level. If you've already been doing some running indoors, you know, there's tons of training programs. I'm going to be posting more on my site later today too, but on the race sites, they have tons of information and 5K, 10K, half marathon and full marathon training programs.
Okay, so you walk out your door.
Right.
And you want to do, you're not necessarily going to run right away if you're not a runner.
Right, and a big trend right now is a walk run. Even for people who are running half marathons. I have friends that do half marathons as fun weekends, and they do a combination, depending on the person, of 4-minute run, 1-minute walk. So when you're just starting off, that combination is great because it allows you time to build up your cardiovascular endurance, but also your stamina to endure the running, because it can be hard on the feet and hard on the joints.
Very different than a treadmill.
Yes, it is. Treadmills are far more forgiving.
One of the things that is key, I guess, to anything in terms of running is your feet. Your equipment in general, of course, but shoes.
If you're going to invest in one thing, invest in some good shoes, because it really does make a difference. Now, and you can get everything you need at one store as well. So, for example, I popped down to Sporting Life and got these shoes, which are a good standard shoe. And as you were saying, most of the major shoe brands really do have great features. You're looking for the heel counter, and I've got information, more specifics information posted on the shoes, but you're looking for good support and good cushioning.
I always say, like it's not technical, but I always say I want sponge.
I want sponge. And if you go to a store where they've got educated staff, they can really help and direct you, because, again, all the major brands have great features, but it's finding the right shoe for your foot. And you said, you know, I need this shoe because some people pronate, some people supinate. So various shoes really target those very unique features.
And then just one quick word about clothes in general.
Clothes are so great because they really make it more comfortable. We've got, you know, you think of the 3 layers. You've got, you know, the wicking. So all t-shirts all bring that moisture away from the body. You want warmth. So this is an insulated top. And then you've got the outer shell, which is for the weather.
Wind. Okay. All right. Thanks, Libby.
You're welcome.
Great season as we